Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we are looking at Prog. Now, Prog is up by about 40% in the past day. Look at the price, we're coming up to $3. This is big for the stock. The past week is looking phenomenal, as you will see. We're forming another push up, and this is very clear on the past month. You'll see we had our first push here, we had our second push here, and one thing that I actually did speak about in the last week is the potential that we are going to see this trend continue, and that is something that we have seen. So I'm very happy to see that. I'm very happy that we are doing very well with this stock. I'm going to be giving all of my opinions in this video. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But also, guys, do remember this is not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. And of course, this is something which I definitely do recommend that you do your own research on, especially with a stock like this. It carries an insane amount of risk, and I want to make sure you guys are informed of the risk that this stock does carry. So do your research, make sure you know what you get yourself into, but do subscribe to this channel. We're trying to hit 13k now, onto our goal to 15k and then onto 20k. You guys are doing wonderfully for this channel in the past few days. Please keep it going, it would be appreciated. And one more thing that I want to mention before we dive into the video: if the audio sounds a bit different today, I am feeling a bit ill, as you may be able to tell by the sound of my voice. So yeah, please just bear with me, and I probably will need to take some time off in the next few days. Hopefully I don't, but if I do, I'll give you guys a notification on the Discord to let you know what's going on. But here we are making a video tonight on Prog. We're going to start this one on the 1 day and just look at what we've been seeing over here. So one thing is very, very clear. We're up by 39.72%, round it up and it's 40%. Let's just have a look at how it has been moving throughout the day. It's been really simple and really easy to read. From the open at a price of about $2.40, we've just ran up continuously. You could draw a line all the way through that and you'll see it's a very, very bullish trend. Of course, we had dips from highs both here and arguably here as well. But yeah, we cooled off a bit and then we ran up again, which is really good. And then coming towards the end of the day, we're sat at a price just below $3. Now, I think this is really a breakthrough for Prog, and you will see the lines here that I was talking about in our last video. Because one thing that I did acknowledge is that it was very, very hard to determine where Prog is going to be going in the next few days. I said that we do have that potential to run up here, dip a bit like we have, run up here, dip a bit like we have, and then do the same thing again. But obviously there was also that potential for us to run up and slowly start to trickle out, and there always is going to be that potential. Whether it's going to be from retail investors losing interest or something like that, we could start to see this one lose interest, and again, it was always a possibility. However, that has not happened today, and the data is looking a lot more bullish. The numbers are looking significantly more bullish as well. So my opinion is, of course, going to change slightly. I was fairly bullish on this one in the last video anyway. Like I said, I gave both approaches, a bullish one and a bearish one. We did actually come out almost textbook to the bullish one that I gave, which is really nice. And again, where we are right now, I think what we're looking for is a game of consolidation. And that's just my opinion, of course. I'm not a financial advisor, and just because I get it right sometimes, it doesn't mean I get it right all the time. But what I am looking for with the stock now is a game of consolidation, but I'll talk about that in just a moment. What I want to do first is read the indicators on the 1 day, the 5 day, and the 1 month. So what we're looking at on the 1 day, we're seeing a moving average figure of 277. So it's a bit below where we are right now. The reason is because once again it's been caught out by this run up and then this dip and then this second run up. It is a lagging indicator. It's oftentimes not going to be where we are right now, and that is the case here with Prog today. It's nothing out of the ordinary. I'm not too worried about that. Coming over here to the RSI figure, we're sat on 66. We're a little bit high on that. I want to see us drop down a little bit, but it's definitely not overbought yet. And one thing also to consider is the fact that we have had this run up towards the end of day, which is the reason why it is a bit higher than what we would like. Coming out to the MACD trend, we are becoming very bullish on this towards the end of day, as we have had that run up. But as I did mention, this is only the 1 day data and certainly isn't the most inclusive. Now, the 5 day is a lot more inclusive, tells us a lot more about what is going on in the general space of the stock, and we'll see one thing. So I am assuming that this is a part of the second run up that we have seen. Now we had this break back down, then that consolidation, and then we've pushed up after that consolidation, which is really good. So, where we are right now, we're sat at a moving average of 282. We're seeing a RSI figure of 61, which isn't that bad. Again, drop it down a bit, it would be a bit nicer, but it's definitely not overbought or oversold, which is very good. The trend on the MACD for this period is mixed, because you will see it is dropping down as time goes on, but these lines most recently in this last push-up are crossing over again, and we could be seeing this one come bullish on the 5-day. Now, out here on the 1 month, you will see we are sat on a moving average. Down here is actually unable to be read because it is sat where this volume figure for today is, which is actually on 330.16 million, but it is quite low, and it always is going to be naturally, because think about it, it tracks the past 50 days, it's a lagging indicator and all that sort of stuff, so it's never going to be exactly where we are. The RSI figure is on 78. Now this is extraordinarily high, it's only about 2 points away from being overbought, and of course the reason for this is understandable. Up by 40% on the day, it is going to catch any of the indicators out, and it certainly has done so with the RSI. We want to see that drop down to more normal levels in the next 2 or 3 days, and that definitely could be done by some small growth or some consolidation, or even a little bit of a push downwards, but I'll talk about this in a second. Now the trend on the MACD is bearish, but it is definitely becoming bullish as time goes on, so we've been becoming bullish now for quite a while. We've seen a few of these red candles sneak in, so it was quite mixed, looking a bit bearish, and now today we have just had our bullish trend reinstated, and we do appear to be pushing much higher on this, so it is becoming more and more bullish as time goes on. So, key things to take away from where we are with PROG. What comes next and what can we expect? Well, one thing that we have seen so far, and again, is not necessarily guaranteed to be the same. Of course, it is going to have its own unique points, but one thing that we have noticed in the past with PROG, push up, push down, push up, push down. We give away a little bit of our gains, not too much, but we have seen that both here and here. On the last push, we gave away significantly less of our gains, which is good, and we actually found consolidation a lot earlier, which is also really, really nice. So what am I expecting for tomorrow? Well, I would love to see a bullish day tomorrow. We have seen that in the past where we had one push up here and then we had a second bullish day. We had that also here where we had another bullish day. So tomorrow could be bullish to a small extent. Either way, I'm not too fussed. What I really want to see tomorrow for me to be quite happy with the stock is not too much movement at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, bullish movement is going to be good either way, and again, we definitely could have more of a bullish push up because we're having that volume pop in today, which is very nice. You can see today's volume candle compared to the Friday and the previous week, it is significantly higher, which is nice. But yeah, if we do have a second push up which takes us higher tomorrow, that's fantastic. But what I would personally be looking for on more of a conservative ground would be the potential of seeing us not move by too much tomorrow. What do I mean by that? Well, what I'm looking for tomorrow, to sum things up very quickly, I want to see a consolidation day. We're in a nice position right now, we're gaining, we are almost hitting $3. If we hit $3, break above that, and see some consolidation at that range, that would be absolutely ideal. And again, that definitely would get the FOMO working, in my opinion. It would get people thinking about this stock more than they perhaps already are doing so. So a push up to 3, which would not be hard at all tomorrow, would be nice. And some consolidation at that range would be ideal. But either way, guys, consolidation where we are right now would be fine. Whether it's consolidation with a bit of a trend upwards or consolidation with a bit of a trend downwards, I would not be too bothered. Ultimately, to be safe mentally, I would be looking for consolidation downwards. Again, I could be wrong with that, but the whole idea is if I look for consolidation downwards and we actually do get that, or even if we get consolidation upwards, A, I will not be disappointed if we see a bit of a move downwards, and B, I would be quite happy if we saw a move upwards. So would I buy this stock right now if I didn't already own it? No, I personally wouldn't, and there's a simple reason for that. What I'm looking for in the next 2 or 3 days, if I was looking to enter this stock, I'm looking to see where we go right now. I think where we are right now, sure, we could have a second push up like this, you could definitely day trade some profits or even swing trade some profits. But I think for me, after having such a big push up, we are in quite risky territory. It doesn't mean that we cannot go higher, of course it doesn't, but what it does mean is that going in right now would carry an extreme amount of risk because of how high we are up and the potential that we do have to drop in a worst case scenario. So what do I think to PROG today? Ultimately, I'm happy with what we are seeing. I think we're in a really nice position with it. Would I buy it right now? Like I said, I wouldn't, just because I think being as we are up so much, I'm going to be waiting for the next 2 or 3 days to see what happens. But hopefully, guys, I will be giving you updates on the channel in the upcoming week, telling you about what my opinions are, because of course, as the data does change, my opinions will inevitably change as well. But thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys all again as soon as I possibly can. Have a good time, guys. Goodbye. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you'll be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.